What is going on, you guys? It's your girl Diana, back at you with another YouTube video. Today we have a couple of updates regarding the next few episodes for the Aim to be a Pokemon Masters miniseries, including a couple of screenshots for the episode that we're supposed to get at the end of this week. So if you're interested in seeing what's to come in the Aim to be a Pokemon Masters miniseries, then just keep on watching, and if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe so that you're always up to date with the latest Pokemon news, and give this video a thumbs up so that we can push it out into the YouTube algorithm so that more Pokemon fans can see it. And if you would like another way to support the channel, please feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. Plus, I just added a Valentine's Day drop on there. But let's go ahead and hop into the news. So episode 5 of Aim to be a Pokemon Master is set to air this Friday on February 10th and is titled Burn, the Squirtle Fire Brigade, which I already went over this episode more in depth in a different video, but just to give you a little brief overview just so you know what to expect in case you didn't see that video. Basically, in this week's episode, the gang runs into this big poster or this big billboard, and they see that the Squirtle Squad is putting on like a traveling performance. So of course they're gonna go check it out. But then they find out that Team Rocket is their new manager. So obviously some mischief is gonna be occurring, which somehow is going to lead to some kind of fire that they're all gonna have to work together to put out. It's definitely giving OG anime Kanto vibes. And what we saw in the preview in last week's episode is number 1, apparently the Squirtle Squad are now Power Rangers, which I thought was kind of funny. And 2, that the Kanto starters will be reunited, which is honestly insane because these three have not been together in so long. Plus we can't forget about Pikachu, the bonus 4th Kanto starter. So it's literally gonna be like a big Gen 1 reunion because we're gonna have Ash, Brock, Misty, and the original team together. But in addition to what we already saw, we did get a couple of new screenshots as to what's to come in this episode, which we have this one of Bulbasaur here. I don't really know what the point of the screenshot is because he's literally just chilling there. We also have this one here of Charizard being his old sassy self, a repeat of the 3 of them together. And this one, which was my favorite one out of the bunch that was tweeted out. By the way, I'm on Annie Poke Fandom's Twitter page. They literally have all the tea on what's coming up in the anime, so definitely check out their page if you're trying to keep up to date. But tell me this isn't the cutest picture you've ever seen. Obviously, they're all watching the Squirtle Squad performance because they're all wearing the sunglasses, and we got Pikachu over here in full-blown fanboy gear, we got Misty with a little Squirtle fan, and they all look like they're having a great time. The fact that Pikachu's all dressed up though is definitely giving me like big throwback vibes because I feel like that was a thing that used to happen a lot more often in like the original Gen 1 anime, just because it was more lighthearted in general, but I like that they're going with that vibe, especially with all the Kanto starters reuniting. But these new screenshots are not the only updates that we got regarding the Pokemon anime, since recently it looks like we now know the title and the episode description for episode 8, which is supposed to air on March 3rd. And this episode is titled Banette's Search. And the episode description says Ash, Pikachu, and the others have come to a certain town where strange phenomena has been occurring in many houses recently. In order to solve the case, Ash and the others searched the house where the phenomena was most recently noticed, only to find that it was the doing of a Banette. What is the Banette's purpose for taking various things from the invaded house? So apparently we have a mischievous Banette that is stealing things from people's homes, which is definitely giving me like the same vibes as the Pokemon Tower episode where Ash, Misty, and Brock run into Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar in the Pokemon Tower. You know, the one where they just wanted friends because they were lonely. I don't know why, but it's giving me that kind of vibe. But we also have this picture of Banette, which doesn't really give us much, but we got that. But honestly, judging by the description of the last couple of episodes, I feel like people are gonna be kind of salty about these episodes because they're not as big and action-packed as they expected them to be for the send-off season. But like I said in my last review video, I don't think that's the direction that they're going in with this series. I think it's more so to just show that Ash is a good person, and that's why Latios keeps following them, all that jazz, and basically that he's already a Pokemon master, he already met his goal, so he doesn't really have to prove anything anymore. I don't know, I feel like that's the direction that they're taking it in, not so much like he's trying to prove his worth over here, he's trying to show that he's the strongest in the world. He kind of already did that. So I can understand why they wouldn't want to keep focusing on that, but I can also understand why people would be upset that there's nothing sort of like that happening. But the last little bit of info that we got regarding the next couple of episodes is that we did get an episode title as well as a screenshot for episode 9, which is supposed to air on March 10th. And this episode is titled Team Rocket Strikes Back. Okay, I like the nod to Mewtwo Strikes Back there, but we have this cute little screenshot of them in their signature Meowth balloon. We got Wobbuffet, Meowth, Chillin, and of course Jessie and James. We don't have an episode description for episode 9 just yet, but at least we have a title. So obviously episode 9 is going to be solely focused on Team Rocket, which I think that will make fans happy because I feel like a lot of people have been wanting Team Rocket to also have a proper send-off, so I feel like this is going to be their send-off episode. But it looks like those are all of the updates we have for the time being. But I would love to hear what you guys think of the series so far. Are you guys a fan of it? Do you want more from it? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Because for me personally, I feel like I'm kind of 50-50 at this point. Like, I love some of the episodes, but some of the other episodes I'm like, we could have skipped this, you know? So let me know how you feel. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.